Welcome to the December 2010 City Focus. On this edition, recycling program starts in January. Jim Nuse retires as longtime city manager. And Christmas family night. These stories and more on City Focus.
Our citywide recycling program is just around the corner. Christy Justice has information on your collection days and what can go in your recycle container.
Your new garbage and recycling carts should be arriving, so we wanted to highlight what can go into your containers and explain the new pickup schedule that starts in January. The following materials can be recycled under the program: office paper, newsprint, magazines and catalogs, aluminum, steel, and tin containers, plastic bottle numbers 1 through 7, household paper products including junk mail, envelopes, cereal boxes, cardboard, boxboard, and telephone books. Note that these materials do not need to be separated from each other in any way. That will be taken care of at the recycling facility. Along with the collection of recycling materials comes a new garbage pickup schedule. There is an information packet attached to your recycling cart that contains details of the schedule as well as a handy calendar to track your recycling dates. We have also added a widget at roundrocktexas.gov/recycle to help you easily get a handle on your garbage and recycling days. Just select your neighborhood from the drop-down menu and you can see all of your recycling days throughout 2011. We are excited to get the new recycling program rolling out in early January. For more information on the program, visit roundrocktexas.gov/recycle.
Keeping up with the Code of Ordinances is a daunting but important task. In an effort to keep our codes better up to date and make them easily available, the City of Round Rock has implemented a new online Code of Ordinances. You can get a link to the Code of Ordinances by surfing to roundrocktexas.gov/ordinances. The left sidebar of the page features links to our charter, Code of Ordinances, and some other helpful documents. If you know the chapter of the code you're looking for, you can click on it to see all the articles or sections in that chapter in the content area. Each article has a table of contents to jump precisely to the information you're looking for. The top of the page features a search where you can look for relevant information. Let's search for ordinances about dogs. The results presented will take you directly to the part of the code that contains your query and will even highlight what you searched for. Just below the search area are a set of features that help you save, print, and email the code. After clicking on one of these tools, you can select a subsection or work with the whole article at one time. The system is updated regularly and will be the best and most up-to-date place to get information on our Code of Ordinances. Check it out today at roundrocktexas.gov/ordinances.
Last month, former city manager Jim Nuse retired after a 28-year career with the City of Round Rock. Will Hampton has some of the highlights of Jim's impact on our community.
Jim Nuse witnessed firsthand Round Rock's extraordinary growth in his nearly 3 decades here. And while much has changed, the kind of people who were drawn here remain much the same.
Although there's a whole bunch more people now, it really feels the same. There's a few more shopping options and there's a few more places where you can get something to eat. But all in all, it's someone that values education, someone that values parks and leisure time, values family and values safety and good high-value governance.
Jim will be the first to say Round Rock's many successes and accolades, safe city rankings, making the lists of best places to live and do business, are the result of great teamwork. That said, Jim's leadership in the development of the city's reliable and affordable water utility will be perhaps his greatest legacy. Things didn't look so good, though, when he started with the city as an assistant engineer.
You know, when I showed up here in the summer of 1983, it hadn't been too long since the city had actually run out of water, and one of my first jobs to do was our new water plant, and it hadn't been up and running. It had been 2 years under construction, and it was one of those extra hot summers, and just water was at a commodity. And I remember sitting there. I always use August 23rd as the date of the hottest day of the year, and it's because my first year here was August 23rd, and it was 100 and some odd degrees, and the tanks were just as low as they possibly could go, and the water plant wasn't ready to open up yet, and the wells were dropping. And on August 25th, we had the biggest rainstorm I've ever seen in town here in 1983, August 25th. The wells recharged overnight, so sometimes better be lucky than good, but that plant came online, and since then it's probably had 12 or more expansions to it, and now we have an expansion that ties into the Lake Travis water, and we have water capacity to take us up to a population of 250 to 300,000 people now. So it's kind of interesting at 13,000 people to see how we struggled there, and now we just have this mighty system that can withstand almost anything.
Round Rock is a better place because of Jim Nuse, and he says it will get even better as he moves on to the next stage of his career.
Round Rock is going to be one of the premier cities in the United States for years to come. The stage is set for some real greatness, and I'm going to enjoy looking and seeing what happens here over the years, and the people that are your staff that does the work behind the scenes here can really assure the citizens here that they are out to make this place great. They provide world-class customer service, and Bob Bennett, my predecessor, used to always say you can't have world-class service without world-class customers, and our customers in Round Rock are world-class beyond any measure.
Come on, it was microscopic.
The wind just took it.
The trash can was like 3 yards away. These shoes are not made for walking.
Candy wrappers were making me feel fat.
I'm a very busy man.
So what happened was it jumped out of my hand.
There was a jogger and she looked thirsty, so I threw her my water bottle.
1 billion pieces of litter, 0 good excuses. Hey, you dropped something.
I had 3 cups and only 2 cup holders. What was I supposed to do?
And now, a Preservation Minute, brought to you by the City of Round Rock Department of Planning and Community Development. If you own an older building, you may take pride in its history and your efforts to maintain its historical character. For those property owners who are interested, recognition of your building's significance may be available in the form of landmark designation. Historical landmark buildings and sites are recognized at the state, local, and national levels. The City of Round Rock designates local landmarks in historic districts through historic overlay zoning, which protects a property's historic character. At the state level, Texas historical landmarks and historic markers are administered by the Texas Historical Commission. Finally, the National Park Service manages the National Register of Historic Places, which includes individual properties as well as historic districts. Local zoning provides the strongest legal protection for historic properties. State and national register listings also recognize a building or site's historic significance. In order to qualify for landmark status at the local, state, or national level, a building generally must be at least 50 years old. All applications for landmark status require documentation of the building or site's age, significance, association with important people or events, and any changes to the property over time. Assembling this documentation might involve research in county deed or tax records, the library's local history collection, old maps, and other sources of information. If approved for recognition, a building or site may qualify for local or federal tax incentives or grant funding. Applications for state and national listing are available from the Texas Historical Commission. For local landmark information, contact the City of Round Rock.
The holidays are almost upon us, and the City of Round Rock's Christmas Family Night is just around the corner. Roger Haney has more information on the event.
Christmas Family Night is truly an iconic event which happens early each December. The free event kicks off at 6:30 p.m. on Friday, December 10th, with a welcome by Round Rock Mayor Alan McGraw, followed by the illumination of the street and water tower with holiday lights. This event includes activities for the entire family, including live music, dancers, candle making, carriage ride, game booths, Frosty the Snowman, Santa Claus, and more. Christmas Family Night is organized by the Round Rock Parks and Recreation Department and made possible thanks to the help of community groups and organizations that donate their services to offer this fun and free event for the entire community. Bring your family to experience Christmas Family Night. For more information on the event, visit our website at roundrocktexas.gov/parksandrec.
In the past few months, the City of Round Rock has won awards for service excellence and communications. Shannon McIntyre has more.
The Texas Municipal League, or TML, recently recognized Round Rock with a 2010 Municipal Excellence Award in Public Works. The award recognized the city for its valve maintenance project. Opening and closing our water system's valves on a regular basis saves the city time and money by making sure valves are accessible in emergencies, increasing their lifespan, and providing a detailed repair record. Members from the team were on hand to accept the award at the annual TML conference. In the communications arena, the library's summer reading video won a Savvy Award for the third year in a row. This national award is given by the City County Communications and Marketing Association. The summer reading video is published online and sent to all local schools to help promote the summer reading program in a fun way. Also from 3CMA, the Convention and Visitors Bureau's website, sportscapitaloftexas.com, took home a Silver Circle Award. We congratulate our staff members who worked hard on these projects. For more of our honors, visit roundrocktexas.gov/awards.